Hello, everyone. I am back as promised to review the second single that Lana Del Rey has released yesterday. I'm a little late to this, but this song is called Venice, Bitch. Now, I will say that Lana is not going to make it easy for me on this channel right now because not only does this song have an expletive in it, which I am going to censor in the title, but the actual album title she has revealed, and it's even more of an expletive. However, I do love that title, and Norman F. and Rockwell, you can guess where that comes from. And she's revealed that it will come out in early 2019, and these two songs, Mariner's Apartment Complex and Venice B, I'm going to refer to it, will be on that record. As well, she says she wants to release another song in October from it as well. So, yes, these are clever titles, and I can only imagine, she even jokes about it, talking about it in an interview with her management, saying, you want to put out a single called This? How can we promote this song? This is not going to work. And it's also, get this, 9 minutes and 41 seconds long. When I heard that, my jaw kind of hit the floor, and I have to be honest with you, I was not thrilled actually to find that out. A lot of people complain about Lana's music being a little bit sleep-inducing or a little bit one tone, very, very kind of, I don't want to say the word boring, but a lot of people find, music critics alike. And when you drag a Lana Del Rey song to 10 minutes long, that's where that issue really becomes a problem. And so, unfortunately, the biggest issue that I am going to keep bringing up when talking about this song is its unnecessary length. I will be honest, the first time I heard this song yesterday, I was not feeling it so much. I was not in love with it. And to be fair, Lana's music is often, things don't always hit me right away. And that was something I kind of expected. And so when I listened to it again, and especially like later at night, I had like a nice bubble bath and I was just sort of like, okay, I'm going to give this song like a real chance. And actually watching it without the lyric video or the music video, it's not really a music video. Calling it a music video is a bit of a cop-out in my opinion, because half of the video is just a reel of shots of cars on a freeway. It's not, that's more like a lyric video, but you just didn't put the lyrics on it. Like, I don't think we're gonna get like actual music videos for these songs. Maybe, but they're not, the orchestrated, choreographed sort of thing you would consider a real music video. And I closed my eyes and I started to really feel the emotion and depth of this song, even though on the surface, it's very hushed and it is very, very sparse in places. There is a lot of depth to the instrumentation of this song. There is an exquisite attention to detail, which comes through even in some of the parts that I would deem a little cacophonous, with the electric guitar and the electric keyboard and the way these two kind of interact with her vocals. There is something hypnotizing about this track. It's a bit more of an enigmatic track. The lyrics are a little bit more vague. Fear, fun, fear, love, trying to be stronger than you, ice cream, ice queen, I dream in jeans and leather, life's dream, I'm sweet for you. Give me Hallmark, one dream, one life, one lover, paint me happy and blue, Norman Rockwell. No hype under our covers, it's just me and you. Oh God, miss you on my lips, it's me, your little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids, calling out bang bang, kiss kiss. A lot of people are pointing out that this is Lana in a very freed, happy, elevated state. And you can hear that. There's not so much turmoil in what she's describing. It's vague and it's tripped out as if she's really high on that hydroponic weed, she sings about in Ultraviolence. And there is a carefree, elevated bliss that kind of shrouds her voice. And of course, there's a lack of, I don't want to say there's a lack of strain or something, but the dynamic is very mellow. And that can be a good or bad thing. I definitely think Lana's in a brighter and happier place in her life, and her music is reflecting that. And she is incredibly self-aware at this point, and she's really finding a way to hone in and write about things in very abstract, very self-reflexive ways that I think are beautiful. I think Mariner's Apartment Complex explores that more so. This track is similar to others that she has released, except, of course, it is the longest she has ever written. And I do think there are just certain elements that could have been shortened. This song could have maybe been about maybe 5 minutes and 30 seconds or something. You know, it's still longer than a traditional pop song, which is fine. I like songs that are a little longer, but it's not that long. There's at least a minute or 2 to 3 minutes even that could be just condensed and shortened in places. The way the refrain actually comes back, I was actually glad it did because I was very worried that the song kind of around the 4.5 minute mark, kind of the vocals stop and it just kind of becomes that electric guitar instrumentation mixed with some very nice keyboard, which actually I find, and the synthesizer, which actually I find really addicting to listen to. It just gives you this like really relaxed and chill vibe. But I appreciate that she actually brings back, you know, her vocals in parts of this track, because if she just kind of abandoned it halfway through and let the rest just fade out, I would be very tempted to just drag that finish line on the MP3. You know how you can adjust song lengths like that on like iTunes and stuff? I would be very tempted to just cut that part out because but you know, she talks about why she released it at this point. You know, it's the end of summer. A lot of people in their car are just sort of like cruising, and you don't really notice the length of a song when you're driving because you know you're driving for so long, and it doesn't feel like when you're sitting down, just like I'm going to listen to a song. You feel the length of it, and this is a great driving song. You know, it's great for just cruising, and the length sort of just washes over you. It doesn't feel so long or like it overstays its welcome. It's an end of summer vibe, and it's definitely a tinge of that melancholic, but also a tinge of that euphoric bliss that comes across from Lana's music. I do think it's got a lot of ultraviolence vibes, which, as you may know, I am not the hugest ultraviolence fan. It's not my favorite record of hers. However, again, I mean, I still love Lana's music and I appreciate it. It's not a genre that I would really listen to, the, you know, more kind of rock blues sort of direction that she goes into those with those songs. And this song in particular is fitting that aesthetic. I think Mariner's Apartment Complex is a little bit more honeymoon. This song is a little bit more ultraviolence. And I do prefer Mariners still, but Venice has definitely, like, it's a song I would purchase. It's a song I wouldn't skip. At first, I was worried, you know, as I was listening to this, I was just like, this might be a miss for me. This might not work. But I do ultimately think with repeated listens, it actually kind of gets under your skin. And the infectious sort of giggly nature of Lana, that free spirit that she is just so imbued into this. You can tell she's really proud of these songs, that she's really expressing herself in a non-conformative, non-mainstream pop format, which I do think suits her. She is, you know, Lust for Life, someone pointed out, was actually a lot more of a commercial pop album than a lot of her other records, like Honeymoon and Ultraviolence. Lust for Life was like, you know, let's make a pop record, but like, let's also introduce, you know, elements of, you know, folk and singer-songwriter and all of these things. And hip hop, you know, it was actually trying to sort of almost in a way recreate Born to Die and come full circle. And I feel as though now she is just fully, you know, forget radio, forget mainstream. Let's just make a very, very expressive, very mellowed out, very chill, haunting alternative rock song that also still has some pop sentiments in it. So that's how I feel, and it will probably change over time. Let me know in the comments what you think of this song. Did it grab you on first listen, or is it a grower? Or are you just still not really buying it? Do you prefer when she has a little bit more distinct, you know, choruses and melody and maybe even a little bit of rhythm in there? Or just even her vocals being a little bit more present, because they do feel like they're in the mixing just kind of soft and not really trying to reach too hard in any direction. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll link my review of Mariner's Apartment Complex down below. For any new Lana viewers to this channel, I've reviewed all of her albums to date, except for her unreleased, just her official studio records. So you can check those out on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and light. Bye.